Hey, what's up, everybody? My clan just got done with the clan war, and I wanted to show you my attack versus their number one, so it'd be 1v1. And I want to show you how you could 3-star with a pretty well maxed out Town Hall 11 using a Queen Walk with a certain troop combination. And I'll show you that troop combination. It's the one I always use for a Queen Walk. It's the best one I found so far if you haven't seen my other videos, but use 11 bowlers, 7 healers, 10 wizards, 3 balloons, 8 wall breakers, and 5 giants. And in that clan castle, you're going to have 7 more giants along with the rage spell. So as you can see, pretty easy victory for us, 38-28. No real problems there. So let's take a look at the number one base on the opponent's side. As you can see, it's pretty well maxed out. The walls are not maxed out. The heroes are not maxed out. But other than that, it's a pretty maxed out base. Anytime you see a base that's just spread out, it's just asking for trouble. Queen walks are just going to completely dominate this type of base, even if it's maxed out. So you can see the Eagle Artillery over here. So this is the side that I'm going to pick. Whatever side the Eagle Artillery is on is pretty much the side I'm going to pick on. No matter where the clan castle is, you need to get rid of that Eagle Artillery for the Queen Walk to be completely successful. I kind of botched the beginning of this, but I still was able to 3-star no problem. So let's take a look here. Throw down my balloon first, just in case there's air mines there. I always do that on my attacks, just in case. As you can see here, though, my wall breakers didn't get through the wall initially, so the queen went down here. So I had to kind of improvise a little bit. Throw down my rage spell. She gets rid of the other queen. Throw down some wall breakers, so she'll make an entry point down here, which is perfectly fine in this attack. So as you can see, she's going to start going down towards this angle right here. So I want to start thinking ahead and thinking of where to put my kill squad. So I want my kill squad to meet up with her probably right where this piece of wall is, right here. So I want to make my entry point right here. The idea is to get rid of all these buildings right here. So that by the time the queen gets down to this area, all these buildings are going to be gone, and hopefully my kill squad is going to go into this area, and the queen will start to walk back up this area. And you'll get a nice little funnel right here. So you can get your kill squad right in the middle. So let's see what happens with that. There goes my kill squad. Throw down some healers on them. Throw down bowlers, wizards. Throw down my heroes and my warden. Now what's important with this attack also is that right before the Eagle Artillery hits them, I throw down my wall breakers and I pop the warden's ability. So that way the wall breakers, it ensures that they get through. I'll throw down my rage spell here, and they should get through the second wall, I believe. Yeah, there they go. So that was huge. If they get through the second wall right here, my kill squad can go right through them, through that wall. And throw my poison on their clan castle. And my kill squad just completely takes them down. So now they're penetrating in the middle here. Looking pretty good. I throw down my jump spell in the middle here so they can get to the core, get to the middle. I saved my freeze spell to freeze the Inferno Tower, which is pretty big because it allows my bowlers and wizards to take down the Inferno Tower. Balloons are still going strong, going right through the middle of the base, which is pretty cool. So my queen went to the top, which is what I planned on. The rest of my kill squad is going through the bottom. And look at this, almost all the defenses are already gone, so it's pretty much cleanup work at this point. Even if these troops down here don't clean up the bottom, my queen's still going to come around and clean it up. Still got quite a few healers on her, so that's not going to be an issue at all. My bowlers take out the king down here, which was great. Still got a healer on the Grand Warden too, which is great. Right now, it's all she wrote. It's basically cleanup work right now. So the queen's gonna go up top, finish out this last gold mine. And that is how you 3-star a Town Hall 11 base with no problems whatsoever. So anytime you see a base that's just spread out, if you kind of use that same attack strategy, it really is pretty simple to 3-star some of these bases. So let's do a live attack. It might take a minute to find a live attack. So in the meantime, while we're searching, I'm going to give you my thoughts and opinions on the 2018 March update, which me personally, I was kind of disappointed in. I think it's gotten a little bit too easy to 3-star a Town Hall 11, even a maxed out Town Hall 11. So I was hoping Supercell would do something more, like maybe add a third Inferno tower, or maybe you can upgrade your Expos or your Archer towers. But they didn't do any of that. So let's go through the actual updates, which again to me were pretty disappointing. You do not want to get to the point where a game is actually too easy. Although it's fun to 3-star bases, doing it too easily it's not a challenge anymore. And I would prefer it to be much more challenging than it is right now. But actually, we got a base right here, so let's see. Let's take a look here. So Eagle Artillery is right in the middle. They got 2 single Infernos, which might be a little bit difficult for the Queen. I'm actually going to start the attack down here. It's not a maxed out Town Hall 11, so we'll see how it goes. We're going to go away from the air sweepers. Just in case. My Queen's getting hammered. Better Rager here pretty soon. There she goes. I'll use 2 rage spells before I start my kill squad, just to make sure the Queen stays alive. Let her do some work here for a little bit. I'm going to put my kill squad up here because this is the direction she's going, so let's do that. There's another rage spell. Let's throw down the kill squad here. Let them do their thing here. Oh no, my Queen is getting... I did not expect the Inferno to reach the Queen, so I had to pop her ability right there just to make sure she doesn't die, because that would be really important if she died. That would not be good at all. Let's throw down the jump spell there, get to the middle here. Throw down my last rage here. Saving my freeze for this Inferno, because I guarantee this Inferno is going to wreak havoc. There it goes. Let's freeze that, no issues. Throw down my poison. Still have the King ability, which is really good. Queen just took down the Inferno, which is great. Those wizards are really taking down some of these defenses, which is great. Yeah, let's just pop my King's ability, because this is game set match right here. This should be no problem 3-starring this base. Yeah, not the most maxed out Town Hall 11, so really not that impressive. But their walls are pretty maxed out, which is surprising. I see a lot of people go up to Town Hall 11 that really shouldn't. They really don't have the most maxed out base. But this one was pretty easy. Tons of troops left over. Yeah, this wasn't really that big of a challenge. And there's your 3-star on another Town Hall 11. So as I was saying, if it gets to be a little bit too easy, where if I 3-star a Town Hall 11 and it becomes more of the rule rather than the exception, it makes it a little less fun. So hopefully in the next update, they'll make it a little bit more challenging. The upgrading the P.E.K.K.A.s, you never really see an attack with P.E.K.K.A.s. Maybe in the future I'll do a video where I'll throw in a P.E.K.K.A. or 2. But I don't see that being anything special at this point. I don't see people using those troops at all. They're too slow, and they're really powerful, but they're really not that great in these types of attacks. So that's not really that big of a deal. In terms of upgrading the walls for Town Hall 11s to all walls being level 12, I believe, that's something that they should have done a long time ago. The idea that you can only upgrade a certain part of your walls to level 12, but not other parts, didn't make any sense to me. So that was a long time coming for me, really, for that. And upgrading the traps, no big deal. That's not really going to make that big of a difference to me. The trader, that's a really cool idea. I really like this concept that Supercell put in. That's a really interesting idea. So that's pretty exciting. Other than that, the update for me was just kind of not really that big of a deal. So hopefully in the next update they'll come out with some more defenses or something to make it a little bit more challenging. But in the meantime, in my next few videos, I'll keep doing these queen walks, showing you different bases go through. If you have a level 50 queen, you could pretty much go through any base. It doesn't matter if they're maxed out or not. There's always a weak spot on them. And there's always a possibility to three-star them. So that's all I got for you today. Tune in to me next time, and I'll show you probably some more queen walks. All right, see you guys.